I forgot an intro. This video is about Professor John Action, figure from TikTok who might be considered the LOLcow of the action figure and custom action figure community. This guy is infamous for his big ego and how he responds to hate. In actuality, he makes response videos to people either who give small criticism to his customs, calling him out for his ego, and rude behavior, and the fact he genuinely believes his customs are better than official companies like Mafex, Hasbro and Jada Toys. Especially Jada Toys with the most out of pocket and in general weird mom jokes that escalated the problems.
This first picture shows Bloody Doll asking like, do you actually not fuck with Mafex or is it the bit for the video? And then this man says, Mafex is overrated, just a glorified Marvel Legends that comes from overseas. What the hell is that dog ass take, man? Now this man also makes the most corniest mom jokes too, like some of them are just straight up weird. And then one of them calls him out for it, mom jokes in the big 2025. And then this man replies, you're right, they're old, overused, and been done a million times, like your mom. That's not a clapback, that's just, you're just admitting that you're a corny ass loser. And he keeps digging himself a deeper grave here because like he continues with the lame ass mom jokes with Leo here saying that it looks like it would be sticky. And this man responds with, your mom leaves it sticky, while showing a custom or repainted Mafex 2099 figure.
Oh, the irony! It's too much!
Another one here named coincidentally John says, all your other customs are sick, but you miss on this one. And then this man, this is the most tamest response you can get from this guy. Not sure this is area of expertise. Like this is the only response, like out of the other, like before, they were just straight up weird and just LOLcow behavior, but this one is like the most tamest you could get. And this guy says Mafex better, and this LOLcow says my custom mocks Mafex and your whole collection. Your repainted 2099 uses the Mafex body. Even if it's a bootleg, it's still Mafex either way.
Oh, the irony!
Now this one is straight up just weird. So 4 trillion B's here, sick ass name, asks if does he even like anything, and this man for no reason at all says this, your mom's supple lips brings me immense joy and pleasure. Like what? Dude, he wasn't even insulting you or even giving any criticism. He just asked if you even like anything. And this is how you respond? Like even you're doing it for rage bait or whatever, you know how weird this shit is? Like at all? This is just straight up weird. Now this one's kind of valid a little because like the guy was fighting him too, and basically the guy, someone's in the bad mood today, do you want your pacifier? And this man responds, his response is just straight up escalation. The guy was at 10, which was already bad enough, but this man took it to 1,000,000 for no reason. His response is, if by pacifier you mean one of your mom's fat... No, I'm not gonna read that part. What the fuck, man? I understand that this guy was insulting you first, but I don't think making it worse is gonna make it any better. In fact, it just makes you look more like a weirdo and an incel. Now, if you don't know, Jada Toys have revealed prototypes for their Invincible line, and this man has decided to take the chance to like insult or like attack them for no reason, like basically saying that his custom Invincible and Conquest are better than those prototypes. And this guy wrote down, you mean that prototype that hasn't even been approved yet? Man, that grammar is horrible. Your shit is way too shiny and your Conquest looks inbred, fam. Not even glazing Jada, just strictly hating on your... You didn't even finish the thing. And then this man, you're a prime example of why siblings shouldn't have kids.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
Now, he shows his Conquest custom again and puts the caption, I watch all toy companies. And like the person called him out for the ego. The ego is diabolical. We will take solos. And then like he shows the Mafex again, right? Remember, he says Mafex is a glorified Marvel Legends from overseas while he holds a freaking Mafex himself. And then he says, fascinate me how many of you knuckle hate to see someone confident with evidence to back it up with jealous much. Nobody's jealous of you, bro. The only thing people can be jealous of is the fact that you had the balls to charge $150 for a Marvel Legends mod.
Shut your
Now, this part of the video will be the more serious one because what I'm gonna show you is really fucked up. Now, with those pictures I shared you can pretty much get a pattern from all of this. He harasses mild critics, uses sexual and family insults, escalate every interaction, claims superiority over entire companies, and the worst part is, he uses racialized political slurs. Now, that is a really big accusation whose whole personality on TikTok is just clapping back and responding to haters. But I'm not kidding when I say this, but this guy, he is, well, I wouldn't call him a racist, but these pictures can tell you what kind of person he is. So I found this comment from a video of a guy posing one of his customs, and it's pretty bad. Called me a Zionist because I'm Jewish, by the way, and I'm a Christian and not even a Jew. So I went to his DMs and asked him for what he meant by that, and he sent me 2 screenshots. One of them is more important than the other, so I'm going to show you the important one. Now, do mind the PFP and username because they're outdated to the DMs one, but basically he asked for how much for a commission for Spawn, and Professor here responds, "Ain't nobody making you anything, Zeo scum." Now, if you don't know, Professor John here, he's very open about his support for Palestine, which good for him, I guess. That's the only thing I could say anything good about him. But, well, pulling back that picture again, okay, look, political beliefs aside, this is just racist. The guy wasn't even saying anything bad. He wasn't saying that, oh no, you support Palestine. He wasn't like that. He simply asked you how much for a Spawn commission. And your response was to call him a Zionist. You know how fucked up that is, John? Do you have any shame for yourself? Look, okay, going back to the picture. You notice the Israel flag on Jet's name, which to the naked eye, people might say, oh, maybe John is pretty valid calling him a Zionist. But I'm gonna tell you this. He is Jewish. He only had it because he was Jewish. He doesn't support Palestine nor Israel. That aside, that was just straight up racist, okay? The guy asks you a simple question, and you respond to him with a racialized political slur. You should be ashamed of yourself, you know that? But the man somehow finds a way to double down on it. So I went on an alt account and shared our screenshot to him. I said, dude, you're racist who called a guy a Zionist just because he was Jewish. And this man actually had the balls to double down and said this. Zionism was created alongside the Israeli flag, you fucking chud. All it takes is just one Google search to prove that he's wrong. Just one Google search. There is no way you can actually defend yourself. The only thing you can do right now is actually take accountability and apologize. But he's probably not going to do that. He's going to double down and continue being the LOLcow that he is. I want you guys to follow Jet. He really deserves the support. Here's his TikTok. Here's his YouTube channel. And while I was making this, John here made a respond video, and holy shit, is just so wrong by a lot.
I called your chud-ass friend a Zionist because he had the fucking Israel flag in his username, which was created by the guy who made Zionism, alongside Zionism, and it's the established symbol of Zionism. You fucking chud-ass fucking moron, bro. How fucking far up your own ass can you possibly be? If you want to say it, tell everyone you're Jewish, by all means, be my fucking guest, but use the goddamn Star of David, not the flag that represents the destruction and conquest of innocent Palestinians. And then he also had this photo of fucking Agarthified Dexter, or Brian, and as if I am a Semite, bro. I am literally a fucking Semite. I'm not allowed in Agartha. I have brown skin, brown eyes, dark black coily hair. I don't know what the fuck you want from me, man. Hop off my fucking jock. Jeez Louise.